Hello guys, so sorry about that. The stream just completely crashed on us. Cody, thank you so much for that raid. I really appreciate it. I'm so sorry that the crash happened as soon as you raided. We've been having a lot of issues. I'm trying to fix it up, but what were you streaming? Please tell, please tell. You are planning a seal one, but you will come back after your current project. I cannot wait to see that, Sendo. Way to go, Cody. You broke it. Cody broke it. I know, right? False Visual, how is your entry going? Aw, thanks, guys. Really appreciate it. Thank you for the follow, Santa Bomb. Really appreciate that follow. I'm so sorry about the crash, guys. You came in with 68 instead of 69. You broke it. What have you done? What have you done? Oh my goodness. Thank you so much, Dover, for gifting that sub to Cody. Really appreciate that. You are honestly the best. Really appreciate that. Santa Bomb, welcome. Whereabouts are you from? Tell us. And Cody, what were you doing? What were you working on? I would love to see your stuff. Please drop a link to your socials, drop a link to maybe a picture of the piece you were doing. We want to see. I heard you have an entry currently going on for horns. Like your, what is it called again? Your drawing competitions? Well, it's not quite a competition, it's like a draw along, but I heard the theme was horns and I'm really tempted to enter, but I don't know if I'm gonna have enough time. You were drawing Alan? He's in human resources. As in like a person or a person from a movie, or what is that? Yeah, overall having a great night. You're from Texas. We have a few people here from Texas actually. So yeah, Dovahkiin and Mod is also from Texas. Still working on it, but Nekka is the only one that has seen a sneak peek. Lucky me, exactly. And it looks really awesome so far, False Visual. I cannot wait. I am going to attend the Cody Creep Show, definitely. I always do when I can. But even if I don't enter, I will attend and I want to see your finished entry. You wish you had more time to draw, honestly. That sucks. That really does suck. Maybe just start, like, giving yourself an hour a day. You know, just like an hour here, an hour there, and hopefully it goes well, you know? But yeah, guys, I'm currently drawing a magical white yak. Hopefully he's a little bit more on screen now. So I actually had a dream about my brother and I needing to carry a bunch of stuff. We're actually carrying guns up a mountain because we wanted to get back some things that got stolen from us. And yeah, we picked up way too many guns, and so we had to get some way to carry the guns up the mountain. And I saw this beautiful yak, and I was like, hey, the yak can help us carry it up the mountain. And so we did. And after having that dream, I was like, I need to draw a yak. You know, I've never drawn a yak before. It's one of those things that you don't really imagine drawing it, you know, until you do. And then it's like, why did I never draw a yak before? It's one of those awesome things. I gotta draw it. But yeah. False is the only one who ever sees your art. Why is that? Why don't you want to share it? This is looking amazing, Nekka. Thank you, Cody. I'm glad you like it. A raid. We've got a really awesome raid from our favorite Cody. Isn't he awesome? Always so supportive. But yeah, we love Cody's work. We definitely do. But yeah, if I don't enter this one, I figure next time, like the next Creep Show, I'm going to be able to join that one. It's such an awesome thing you're doing, Cody, honestly, like, you know, creating these prompts for people to draw along to every 2 weeks. That's super awesome. And it's so much organization as well. I don't think people really realize, you know, the time that goes into that sort of thing, and, you know, how special that is to have someone creating that kind of opportunity. You don't know, you're just shy about your art, honestly. You're not very good. Well, I can tell you, I completely understand that as well. I used to be a bit of a shut-in with my art as well. Like back in the day, I lurked on YouTube. Oh, sorry, I lurked on DeviantArt a lot. I would be constantly scouring DeviantArt trying to find new artists, and back then, DeviantArt was the thing, you know, that was where all the best artists would be. And I thought about posting my art, but I was just always like, well, why? Like, you know, I don't really want to. And my art was very personal, and it was a really big struggle for me to put my art online. And I think when I went to university, I started putting my art online, and when I did, it felt very like, you know, you've put your whole personality online, like very invasive. And I took it all back offline again, deleted it all. And then my teachers told me, you're gonna have to put your art online if you wanna, you know, make a living. So eventually I got over that, and I just realized, you know what? Um, your art is fine. Your art is you, but who cares? You know, um, it's not like your whole personality is online. Cody is amazing, and his peoples are the best. Exactly, totally, yeah. You're just selfish wanting all these artists to hang out with you and show you their amazingness. I can imagine, yeah, I can imagine. DeviantArt is the best, exactly. The days of DeviantArt. Aren't those awesome? Like, I feel like that's when art had its own platform that knew and understood what artists wanted. But nowadays, unfortunately, DeviantArt is so full of just like all these copying. They don't have a lot of staff to manage that. So you get all these very young kids just like stealing people's art, and then the staff not really caring or doing much about it. And if that's not taken seriously, you know, what is an art platform if that doesn't get, you know, justice or whatever? So yeah, not the greatest place. I tend to stay off it nowadays, but it used to be so awesome. It really did. But yeah, this is a very magical white yak. This yak can actually see the future. So if you know, if you're very nice to him and you touch his forehead, you can see the future. He's very, very special. But you have to be real nice to him, otherwise he doesn't let you. You remember DeviantArt? Did you post on there? That's a lot of yours. You think it's so very personal, so it's strange. I agree, Spencer. Yeah, it's not necessarily like feeling like you're going to be judged if your art gets posted, but more so like, yeah, that feeling of being too exposed online, I guess. Best tip, never compare yourself to other artists and always do it for fun. You are you, and the whole point is to have fun and express your passions. Exactly, Killer Koala, that is so true. And I always tell people, you know, no matter what your skill level is, and no matter if you feel you're less good than another person, you have your own style and you have your own voice. And you're going to do the world a disservice if you give up and say, yeah, but I'm not as good as this other person. Well, yeah, sure, maybe you're not. But you have an art style that you can offer that no one else can. And just give up and not, you know, venture into that or develop that is sad. You know, no one's ever gonna see your work or your personality. Looking great, you love the yak's eyes. Thank you, Indy. The golden age of DeviantArt. Yeah, and I think then it got to like, um, what's that other one? Like the art site. Uh, I can't remember, but there's another art site that people just use like their portfolio now. You left DeviantArt years ago because your art was being stolen and sold. Exactly, Cineguy. That has happened to so many people, and DeviantArt doesn't do much about it. So yeah, I just don't want to be on it anymore, to be honest. Hello, thank you for Amazon Prime. How are you? It's so true, Spencer. It's so true. You seriously love the layers of hair on this yak so much. Thank you. We started this, Cody, I started it off stream on, like I think last Thursday? Yeah, last Thursday. Then we streamed it on Friday, and yesterday, and today. So it has taken like 4 whole days to get all of this done. But we're finally here, guys. We are finally here. He's going to be in water. So they're both standing in water, and I'm going to have like an Aurora Borealis in the background. So eventually it'll be an oil painting, and I'm going to do it on a very large canvas so I don't struggle with the details in all of these hair strands, you know. That's not something I'm looking forward to. It's a very vulnerable thing to show your inner feelings like that. It really is, yeah, and art is so personal. You posted some Naruto sketches. They were so bad. That was over 10 years ago. In Discord? Don't do comparisons. Jealousy will wrap you up in chains. Metaphoric chains. It really will. It's just gonna do you no good. Same goes for writing, music, or any other medium. It's so true, yeah, so true. But yeah, I don't know. I don't feel bad. Like, I feel like the days of DeviantArt's prime are really gone. Like, even the best artists like Loish, who used to be massive on DeviantArt, have moved to Instagram now, so they took their user base and moved to Instagram. I'm sure they're still active there, but not to the same extent. And sadly, until DeviantArt fixes their whole, you know, support issue, a lot of artists like myself are never going to take them seriously. Like, I see it now as a platform for, like, young kids and 13-year-olds who, you know, want to be creative but don't really take it very seriously. Because, well, DeviantArt doesn't, you know? So why should we? Same goes for writing or any other medium. It's so fluffy. Hello, Neumann. How are you? I hope you're well. I hope you've had a good week. I loved being in your stream the other day. I was just sad that I got so little of it. I barely got to see all of it. But hey, it's all good. I needed to go to bed. It was so late. You're off, Neckar. Continue to transport these lucky viewers to my magical world via my art. See you soon. No worries, Cody. Really, really appreciate the support. Thank you so much for sending your family my way. I really appreciate it. And I look forward to Creepshow on Thursday. I really do. I'm just as sweet as such a great mind and even more amazing art. Just got home from work, need to cool down and clean up. Have a great stream. Well, thank you, Killer Koala. I hope you get everything done that you need to, and thank you for stopping by. Really, really happy. Guys, can we please have another shout out for Cody? He is an amazing, amazing artist. You have to check out his work. His whole community and everything, the way he runs his streams is just so special. and the art community in Twitch needs more of that. Are yaks and bisons the same thing? No. So apparently bisons don't have fur on like the back area, and they only have like fluff in the front, and apparently oxen can be both fluffy or not, and yaks are fluffy. So I don't know what's the difference between ox and yaks, but bisons don't have fluff on their backside, so that's how you can at least distinguish those two. We were actually debating this very question the other day, like what's the difference between an ox and a yak? And we didn't know. Couldn't figure it out. Well, at least I couldn't. I didn't do much Googling. But no one seemed to know, you know, and normally my chat is very informative of most matters, so I'm gonna say it's probably one of those almost unanswered questions. Are they all evolved from John Bovine Jovi? Maybe so, maybe so. Yaks are far more wise. That's a good indicator, Grumpy Illustrator. I feel like, yeah. If you want to determine which one they are, test how wise they are. That'll probably give you a good idea. Bison, scarf or shirt, no pants. Ox, fluffy covered or not at all. Yak, fluffy boys. Exactly. That's a good definition that Dover just posted right there. Um, do I have a story behind this illustration? Yes, I do, Melonius. It was actually based on a dream I had. Um, the dream was a little bit different than the drawing is. So the dream was based on something got stolen from my brother and I, and we wanted to get it back. So we stole a bunch of guns, and we wanted to go invade this like people's people's bunker on like a mountaintop. But we couldn't get our guns up the mountain, and so I was like, we're not going to be able to carry it all up. And I found this yak, and I told my brother we could let the yak carry it up for all of us. And so we did, and we got our stuff, and I fed the yak like nice grass and stuff. So nothing really elaborate, just basically that. But the next day I decided, I wanted to draw a yak. And so my story that I developed was, this is a magical white yak, and he can see the future, and he's very wise and everything. So what he'll do is, if you touch him, he will let you see your future, but only certain bits of it, like only what he wants you to see. And only if you're real nice to him. Yaks are like that, like those guys from the 80s with a lot of chest hair. Wasn't it a different era? Like, that used to be the thing back then, and now it's the opposite? It's ridiculous. So it's a fictional yak, nothing significant about it, no felonies. Well, the yak didn't commit any felonies, Indy, no. We did, though. The yak, not so much. The yak was very nice. But yeah, he's a very nice yak. Unless you cross him. If you cross the yak, then who knows what'll happen to you. Nonsense, the 80s will never die thanks to synthwave. I don't really know what synthwave sounds like, to be honest. Probably don't like it very much. Otherwise I'd know what it sounds like, I guess. I'm more into rock music, rock and metal. That's my thing. We just can't play it here because Twitch, But no, I understand. Musicians need their money and copyright and everything, so... So this future, you can see it, is like one of the probabilities of the future or an actual future. It's the actual future, so he'll show you a glimpse of the actual future. But he'll only show you a part, so it depends what you want to make of it. Dance Gavin Dance? That's not familiar, Sando. He's looking so good, Neckar. I've done heaps on him since last time. Thank you, Grumpy Illustrator. I hope he looks good. I'm really, really happy with him, to be honest, and I hope that the oil painting can look as good as the drawing. Usually, that's a struggle. But we'll see. I'm gonna try my best to get all that detail packed into the oil painting as well. So, hopefully, we can succeed. So I can't decide, do I want to give her like a long dress that sort of drapes into the water, or do I want to show her legs? I kind of like the fact that showing her legs gives a little bit of like body language, which really helps. Who's the girl? Is it Neckar? No, the girl's not really meant to be anyone specifically, just a girl. She's gonna have like super white hair to match the white yak as well. You like post-hardcore music, a little bit of screaming and a bit of screaming. Sounds cool. You should post some of that in Discord, some of the stuff that you like. I'm always on the lookout to discovering new music. And I like heavy music. There's one music video that is funny. Well, what's it about? What is that music video about? Guys, I am just going to end the stream because I have planned an outing with my brother this afternoon, so we are already near the end of the stream anyways. We almost went to 5, guys, and I did a lot of work today on this drawing, so I'm really happy. Follow up, most Nepalese yaks are blackish or brownish with some percentage being white. White furred, how does this girl know which is the oracle yak? Because he looks very different, so he's pure white, and because of that she just knows that he's the wise yak. Hello Nozion TV, how are you? Have fun with the music. I will. I will be on tomorrow as well, guys. Hopefully this time on time, so we'll see. But I am going to find somebody we can raid. So let me have a look. I reckon let us raid Chloe. We'll raid Chloe. So yeah, guys, I will type in the raid message. If you guys could please copy and paste that when we head over to Chloe, that would be awesome. That way Chloe knows which of us are from here and which of us are not. So, hang on, why is it not letting me copy that? There we go. So yeah, let us raid Chloe, guys. So same time tomorrow, I am going to be on, and we will probably be working on the rest of this drawing. So if you guys are keen to see the rest of the process, that would be awesome. But yeah, let us raid, guys, and I will see you later.